What are you trying to do with your videos and films? Make something for others that they will watch and enjoy. There's a basic skill that some do naturally that many don't even know exists. It will improve your writing, your editing, and whether or not people like your videos. But before I cover that skill, you should fully understand this. First, you should have an idea of who is going to be watching your video, the type of person, the intended audience. You may think your audience is everyone, but here's the problem with that is everyone is not an audience. People who like romantic comedies with a happy ending, that's an audience. People who like camera reviews, that's an audience. People who like furniture may be an audience, but a better audience would be people who like antiques. Filmmakers may be an audience, but for me, beginning filmmakers is a better audience. Okay, you define who your audience is for your videos or your film. Now you do your research because you want to understand that audience. You want to know their likes, their dislikes, what they eat, everything you can about that particular audience. Good actors do this. They can literally be the person that they are portraying. Let's take a good horror movie. A good horror movie to someone who may be 50 years old is not the same as a horror movie to someone who's a teenager. These are different audiences. They have a different idea of what a good horror movie is. And remember, tastes change quickly, so don't assume that you immediately know your audience. All women like chocolate. All men like cars. Watch it on these as they are not well defined and they are not true. Define your audience as best you can and do your research. Now we can develop that skill I was talking about. It's called Viewpoint. This is where defining and understanding your audience first is really important. That done, we can take off our hat as the writer or editor and put on our hat as the intended audience. Okay, how do you do that? You view what you've written or edited as if you are someone from that intended audience. For example, you're writing a scene as a comedy and your intended audience is teenagers. The father in the scene is telling his son all about life and the son is listening with every word. And if you're a father, this scene makes sense. But as a teenager, this scene may be crap because who listens to their father anyway? So you rewrite the scene. The father is in the background going blah, 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 and the son is over there texting on his phone while the father's blah, blah, blahing away. It's not whether or not you think the scene works for you, it's whether or not the scene works for the audience that you intend to watch this video. If you don't care about that, that's cool. But realize you're making the video for you, not someone else, which is fine, but don't be surprised if other people don't like it. Let's say you're editing 8 minutes of a video, and your girlfriend is playing the main character. She's a really great actress, pretty, great to look at. You end up with 7 minutes of her in the first cut. Now you review your edit and you shift your viewpoint to someone else watching. They don't know who your girlfriend is and they may not think she's eye candy. Apologies to your girlfriend. So you end up with a 30-second cut. The point of the scene was made and your audience loves it. Well, except maybe your girlfriend. Really define and understand who is your audience. Honestly research and know your audience. Review what you shot and edited, and do it in the viewpoint of your intended viewer. And you do it every single time as if you've never seen it before. A wedding video, a DIY video, a tutorial, an epic film. Shifting viewpoint takes practice. Being able to view your video or your film through other eyes, another viewpoint, is a skill you should develop and practice. And with practice, it will become second nature. This is one of the most basic skills you can develop. Thanks for liking and sharing the video. I hope this helps, and thanks for watching. What if we don't have any outtakes? You should totally understand this. Skill you should develop. What? Thanks for liking and sharing the video. I hope this whelps. I hope this whelps. Before I cover that skill, you should totally understand this. People who like romantic copy, being able to being able to is a skill you should develop and practice. Will really help out how your videos look when you finish them and edit them and post them and no one watches them.